Hey everybody, it is Ray's Readings and Oyuk. We are back again for another extended reading. This one is going to be following up the reading that we did over on Instagram, just using a couple oracle cards. And we're going to be diving into some tarot and getting a lot more in depth in this reading. So before we start, I just want to put out there that this is my buddy Oyuk. He is handmade by me. He was channeled through as a idea from the divine. They just kind of let me know this fluffy teal being wanted to come into existence and be here to support me on a personal level, as well as support all of you guys on your journey by spreading his light, his good vibes, and encouraging everybody to be able to confidently speak their divine truth. So that is just a quick little video about Oyuk. If you would like to learn more about him, you can go over to my Instagram page at Ray's Readings, all one word, all lowercase. And I just posted a video there yesterday explaining more about Oyuk, showing him off, and showing off another floofy friend that I've made. So the oracle cards that before we get into the cards, guys, let's all join in on some vibrational healing with my singing bowl here. So let's start with that. Alrighty, guys. So I pulled earlier today on my Instagram reading, I pulled from the Work Your Light deck, and the cards we got are Play, Have Fun, Celebrate, Don't Be So Serious. We have Akasha, Your Guidance is Divinely Guided. And we have Align Your Life, What is Not Aligned and Needs to Change. So yeah, lots of energies about, needing to come back into this playful space, having, we're trying to have fun, we're trying not to be so serious, we're getting in some guidance, some knowledge, some messages from the Akashic realms, the Akashic records, and we are working on aligning our life and getting rid of what no longer serves. So to go more in depth, I'm going to be pulling from the Shadowscapes Tarot deck. Just to get some more clarity on what's going on here. So we have the Queen of Swords popping out in reverse. We have the Seven of Wands upright. Okay, wow. Got the King of Wands in reverse. We got the Ace of Swords in reverse, the Nine of Cups in reverse. Nine of Cups. And we got the Seven of Cups upright. And the Four of Swords. So let's just put this to the side here. So what do we have going on? So we have two sevens, interestingly, that are upright, the Seven of Cups and the Seven of Wands. So interesting energies going on here, guys. Okay. All right, so yeah, I took some time out, guys, just for a day or a night or whatever it was, to try to come back and rethink the energy and the way that I was going about doing my readings. And I've kind of decided that I wanted to try to step back a little bit and take some of my focus off on just trying to, or allowing the twin flame messages to come through. I feel like there's just a lot of that, and it was throwing me and my own focus off on other things that I can be doing in my life. But I feel like this energy is still wanting to come through and be a bit present, but also there's some different things going on. So with the Queen of Swords coming out in reverse, I'm getting there's something with decisiveness or shutting down a decision, not wanting to make that decision anymore. I'm getting a bit, okay, let's see. I think I might need more cards, guys, to help me clarify this, because it's not coming right away. So I'm actually going to pull from the Moonology Oracle deck. This beautiful one. Lots of readers have this deck. It's a wonderful, fabulous deck. Okay, sorry, I'm just going to move this out of the way. Had a little drink here with me. So just get some cards to clarify this situation. With the Four of Swords coming out in upright, guys, I definitely feel like there is, a bit of a need for some rest, some rejuvenation, some meditation, some rethinking of things. All right, did I lose any more cards? Okay. Sorry, guys, those fell. I'm trying to shuffle them. So yeah, interesting energy today, guys. I'm feeling a bit of a stuckness. Like there's not a full flow going on here. I'm not immediately getting messages like, oh my god, I know exactly what this means. I'm getting there's a bit of a lack of clarity with this Ace of Swords in reverse. I'm getting there's been a lack of communication. Things haven't really moved forward. All right, we have a time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. Oh my god. Oh my god. Don't mind me, guys. Sorry, guys. I'm just clearing some energy. We have luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. Interesting. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. So I feel like this look at the bigger picture card, I might get more from this deck later, but I feel like this look at the bigger picture card is talking about this Seven of Cups, where this girl in the card is being very hopeful. She's looking up at all the possibilities, what could be. She's very, she's keeping her mind open and her options open. And yeah, she's really just opened up and freed her mental space, and she's trying to look at the bigger picture of it all instead of staying so grounded and only accepting that some of these castles back here, which she cannot see very well, are the only viable options. She knows that up here there actually are things out there that are better options and that are available to her and this person, or this could be your inner masculine and feminine working together. It doesn't necessarily have to be two people in this situation, but I'm getting there is like a bit of a scuffle between the left brain and the right brain. So, the right brain being this lady I'm seeing being super hopeful and imaginative and like, hey, like, look, let's go live in that castle in the sky. And then the left brain being very stuck in being rational. And I feel like that's where this play energy comes in, is wanting you to be that hopeful girl that is pointing up to the castle in the sky in the card, because she knows that there are so many more possibilities out there than we can just, accept and, excuse me, guys, then we can just accept and live in the very 3D logical spaces. Yeah, with the Seven of Wands, this is showing me this conflict between these two forces. I have a feeling that these two forces that are represented as the badger and the fox are very much on equal, even grounds in this conflict here. There's something like there's something about this. I'm getting there's a mistrust. So this could be you mistrusting certain parts of yourself, like, your left brain mistrusting your right brain, your more creative, intuitive side. Yeah, this could also be, a mistrust in a very chaotic person, a chaotic force in your life, and you're trying to protect yourself and things in your life that are precious to you, these little baby foxes in the background. There's definitely a conflict going on here. And like I was talking about with the Ace of Swords, there's a lack of clarity, a lack of communication in the situation. I'm seeing like some swords, some heavy words hanging over your head, and you're holding some of them close to your heart. I'm getting that this sword that she's holding here close to her heart is actually this sword of truth here in the Ace of Swords. So this is like her truth, this person's truth that they're not willing to share right now. So that's why they're holding it close to their heart and taking some time out to rest and meditate and contemplate and figure some things out in their sorry guys, in their mental space, their mind. They're trying not to rush forward into the situation. There is this lack of decision with the Queen of Swords being in reverse. Like normally the Queen of Swords is very decisive. When she makes a decision, she goes for it. She can cut through deceptiveness with brutal honesty, and this sharp clarity. And I feel like yeah, right now she's just like, no, I'm not feeling clear on what this decision should be right now, so I'm not going to make a move at this time. And with this King of Wands in reverse, I feel like this could be your energy as well. This could be another person. Again, this could be just your inner masculine, feminine, feeling a little bit stuck. Like this, I'm getting this masculine energy, whether it's within you or somebody else outside of you, is also not making a decision right now. They're not willing to rush forward with this fire that they naturally have and they carry, because they know they need to take some time out to think about things. And I'm getting weighing their options with this Nine of Cups energy. This person is like surveying all the different fish that are swimming around them. And the Seven of Cups as well is kind of about weighing your options and thinking about them. I'm sorry if I keep looking off to the side. It's just my cat is wandering around. And I love her, so I get distracted by her because she's very cute, right, Zoe? So yeah, interesting energy here, guys, so far. Kidding. All right, yeah. So there is this need with this Four of Swords to take some time out and to not rush into getting back into the Queen of Swords and being able to make a decision. So I'm gonna pull just a couple more cards from this tarot deck, the Shadowscapes tarot deck. And then we'll get into some more cards. All right, we have the Eight of Swords upright, which is about being stuck. And then this Six of Swords wants to come out too, and I'll get one more card. Okay, and then there's the Two of Swords coming out upright. So yeah, the Two of Swords is about being indecisive, being closed off, having your heart and your feelings closed off. This person is crossing these two swords over their heart, and their head is down, they have their hood up, they're ignoring these swans around them. And what's interesting is in this Two of Swords card, there's a swan and a little hummingbird, and in the Eight of Swords card, there is this swan and this hummingbird. So I'm getting this Eight of Swords comes first. And this swan here is stuck in all of these thorns, and this little hummingbird is here trying to inspire the swan and let it know that it can get out of these thorns. It's not actually as stuck as it thinks it might be, and that it has the power to go forward and get unstick itself from this situation. And then with the Six of Swords, it's like, well, this swan clearly freed itself and got away from the situation, and now it is using its freedom to take this person out of whatever negativity this is down here that has been really weighing heavy on their life, really stabbing into them mentally and emotionally, physically. Even you might have been having physical symptoms like pain in your body, and I'm getting in your head and in your shoulders. This specifically, you might have been having some pain from this lack of decision. And it's like this swan with its freedom moved into a better place, a place of more peace, where it wasn't this chaos, where it was completely stuck in these thorns and around all of these swords. And then we have this swan and this hummingbird showing up right there. It's very hard to see on this camera. But they're showing up again in this card, and they're now trying to inspire this person to free themselves and to get unstuck and to stop closing themselves off so much. But again, I feel like this person is kind of the Four of Swords as well. They're here in the Two of Swords, and then they're realizing they need to be here and they need to take some time out and rest and contemplate on why they are so closed off, so unwilling to move forward and progress in their lives. Why are they so unwilling to speak their truth? So I'm gonna get even more cards from the same deck. Okay, those were too many. So yeah, this deck has lots to say today, guys. So all right, we have the Ten of Pentacles coming out, and then I feel like this Ace of Wands wants to come out, but it's in reverse. I'm hearing like the passion had died, or it did die, in the Four of Pentacles. All right, I'll get some more Moonology decks, some Moonology cards to clarify. The end of a tough cycle approaches, and show the world the real you. This is full moon in Aquarius, and this is full moon in Capricorn. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Yeah, so I'm getting, with this this Ten of Pentacles coming out after we had the Eight of Swords and the Two of Swords coming out. We have this Ace of Wands in reverse, which I'm getting is connected to this King of Wands. This might be, your inner masculine or somebody outside of you, but there is this stuckness, this inability to move forward with your passion and your creativity. And again, with this that's so funny. The Four of Pentacles went on top of the Four of Swords. So yeah, there is this holding back, this need for rest, this holding on to something, the situation. I'm getting like holding on to the logic of everything. And I think the new beginning here, once you take that time to meditate and you realize that you can absolutely free yourself from the Eight of Swords energy and the Two of Swords energy, once you realize that your abundance and your happiness is guaranteed with this Ten of Pentacles, that you can be a very abundant being, you can be very successful in your life, you don't have to constantly lack things in your life. And that you can come back to having fun and celebrating and playing again, instead of being so serious and so stuck in the worries of whatever it is that's keeping you back. This definitely has to do something with in your mind, your memories, your mental space, a situation that happened, something that you're holding in your mind that is really a heavy weight on your shoulders that has been keeping you stuck, feeling discontented, not super passionate, having a hard time. I don't know why I'm hearing like an old Panic at the Disco song. Like I'm hearing like Miss Jackson, like a Panic at the Disco song, but there's like a certain line that was kind of coming through, and I think it's gone now. Yeah, I don't know. That's interesting. Okay, so we'll get some more oracle cards from a different deck. Let's get from the Inner Star Oracle Magic Edition. We'll do that and see if there's any advice, any messages we need to know about this situation and what's going on here. So yeah, just a lot of stuckness, some difficult things coming through, wanting and needing to be dealt with and addressed before you can move forward and, get yourself unstuck. Okay, this wants to come out. Surrender control. Yeah. So the universe wants you to surrender to this process. Allow yourself to take that time out. Don't stay so stuck in your need to control everything, to control all the outcomes, because I think that really is what keeps you and has been keeping you so stuck in this situation, is feeling this need to have to control everything about this situation, everything in your life, who does and doesn't come into your life, and what they will and won't say. Sorry, it took me a second to get the card. Love your true self. Yeah. So I feel like it's like, stop blocking yourself and blinding yourself from your true self, your true beauty, your true value, because I think that is this major block here, is you're not seeing your true value, and that's why you're so closed off, you're not feeling decisive, you're not feeling like capable, I'm getting, of being able to make the necessary decisions in your life to move forward. Now we have create your reality. Yeah, so you get to choose how you want to live. You get to choose how your reality looks. You get to choose how you want to be. And it's just like, I feel like Spirit is just saying, do you want to be stuck like this? Do you want to stay stuck, or do you want to choose to free yourself, to come back into your passion, to come back into your abundance, your inner knowing that you are a very powerful divine being. You are this wonderful creator and you can manifest miracles. So interestingly enough, guys, all of these cards that have come out of this deck so far have been like purpley pinky or like purple and blue, and we have a lot of the swords cards coming out here in this deck. And in this deck, the background of these swords cards is purple, so lots of like mental space. I'm getting like crown chakra blockages, even maybe even a little bit of third eye blockages as well, not seeing clearly, not receiving the messages from Spirit clearly necessarily. We have kindred support coming out here as well, another purple card. So I feel like this is, the divine wanting to come through, like with this Akasha card, wanting to come through and bless you and assist you and give you the necessary knowledge and information that you need to move forward and to, support you mentally and emotionally and spiritually as you move through this difficult time right now in your life. And then we have ascending spirit. So I think, the reason and the purpose for this stuckness, for this lack of decision, is because you are ascending, you're learning, you're growing, you're you're working on aligning your life, because there are some things that you need to get rid of, so that you can continue to learn and grow and ascend and not hold yourself back anymore, is really what I'm getting, is that all of this stuck, held back energy is like self-imposed. So I feel like Spirit is like basically putting you in a timeout almost, or you put yourself in a timeout, and they're asking you to be able to deal with that and get yourself unstuck, like I said, so that you can move forward with confidence and knowing that you are so capable. I just saw 2222 on the clock there for a second when I was talking about getting yourself unstuck. So I do think that is your next move, guys. So I'm just being called to pull one card from the Language of Letting Go deck. This is kind of like an affirmations deck, I would call it. So I'm going to get one thing that you can focus on today, one affirmation, one clear goal and focus to just kind of clarify and really streamline the information of this reading so far. So I'm just going to shuffle these up. I dropped them all. All right, just come back, guys. All right, hold on, guys. Okay, I think I got them all, hopefully. So, just one card, please, Spirit, and then I will close off this reading. So what do we need to focus on right now to help us? Okay. We got living through problems. Interesting. This is what the card looks like. Hopefully I'm holding that correctly. So I'm trying to, hold on, guys. Try to put them back in the box so they don't fly everywhere and make a mess. Alrighty, people. So living through problems. And the card says, today I will go on living my life and tending to my routines. I will decide as often as I need to stop obsessing about whatever is bothering me. If I don't feel like letting go of something, I will act as if I've let go of it until my feelings match my behavior. Yeah. So I feel like this is, talking a lot about this Eight of Swords, this indecisiveness, this Two of Swords, this blocking yourself off, not wanting to move forward. This is asking you to live as if you're not stuck, live as if you're not feeling held back, live as if, you're not having all of these mental burdens, mental, emotional burdens holding you down. And like stop obsessing over the pain and what's bothering you, and just keep telling yourself, I'm getting a little bit of like fake it till you make it, until your your feelings actually match your behavior. So you're gonna move through the rest of your day today, guys, or whenever you get here, as if you were not held back by these problems, and you're gonna keep doing that until you actually, feel and know and consent that you were no longer held back by these problems. So that will be your clear focus for today. So yeah, guys, I think that is going to be it for your reading today. I really hope you enjoyed. Again, if you want to check out the quick little reading I did for today over on my Instagram, go look up at Raise Readings on Instagram. And yeah, just look for my little blue guy or you basically, and you'll find it. Yeah, so I'm sorry, guys. I'm still figuring out the new formula, the process for these readings. So Patreon might be getting a little bit neglected for a bit on the posting of these readings, because this will be just a public video. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed. I hope this resonates. I hope this helped and assisted you. And Oyuk and I will see you guys real soon with another reading. So have a great rest of your day, guys, and goodbye.